Hello and welcome to Saturday Night Football. Anthony Hudson here. Well, joining me is the former Melbourne skipper. He played 226 games with the Demons, Gary Lyon. Welcome, Gaz.
Hi, Hutto. Thanks for having me tonight.
Tonight's clash between North Melbourne and Geelong. They run on in full confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
We play the game as it should be played, at home or far away.
It's a battle in the Cats' forward line. If their forwards bring the pressure inside 50, it's going to give them a massive chance of walking out on top.
North Melbourne are coming down the race. They look ready and rearing, and the crowd. And here we go. It's North Melbourne taking on Geelong. Intercepted. Has it now. Guthrie can't hold on to the tackle. Good mark on the run. Henry gets the handball away. Goes by hand to Duncan. Fights the good fight. Pollock short by hand. Rushes with the kick. The ball is turned over. Thomas determined to reach the ball with quick hands. Radaglia links up with a chance to run. Umpire circling and pings him.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Handballs to no one in particular. Gives the old don't argue. Dangerfield spears the ball. Duncan dug it out. Gets the handball away. Finds his man. Radaglia is streaming past and gets the footy. 1 points the difference. Dropped a mark he should have taken. Just landed in his back. Dalhouse wins it back. Linking by hand. Just sends it into space. Kruger now. Young there to mop up. Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. Young, interesting handball. Going for goal number 1. Later getting the crowd involved. He's kicked the first goal. We're back in the middle to resume play. Stanley does well. Guthrie delivers with a long shot at goal. That's his first. Pretty happy with that one. That's 2 in a row for the Cats. Geelong looking good early on. Back in the middle now. Won the hit out. He's got the football now. Pollock kicks hurriedly. Ends up turning this ball over.
Geelong have been giving the opposition a chance to move the ball around freely, which is working because they're getting on top once they force a contest.
Gives away a free for in the back. He drives it. Marked by Kruger. He lays off the pass. Atley did well and won the free kick. Fails to fend off the tackler.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Goes for the goals. He kicks that goal with purpose.
Yes, Hutto. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
Goldstein won the tap. He gains possession. Slams it onto the boot. Takes that one strongly. Going for goal number 1. He sums up the situation and delivers.
Of course, Hutto.
32 celebrates with the fans. North Melbourne deliver the first goal. Intervening brilliantly was Zeeble. Goldstein dishes it off. Picks it up. Puts boot to ball. Marking in space was Laser. A chance to put one through here for Geelong. Already kicked a couple of goals. This for number 3. They get around him after that effort.
That's a really good team goal.
Umpire ready to resume play. Tap down. The ball in the hands of Pollock. He can take off after that handball. He takes it across the line. Ball over the boundary line. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Stanley, Gaz, what are your thoughts on that opening turn?
Geelong should be happy with their lead, Hutto. They came out focused and committed to a very good game plan.
Laser drops the mark. Laser leading the ranking points on. Ready to go for the second turn. We're back in motion. Punched away. He wins possession. Interesting handball. He gets his hands on the footy.
Showing some really good pressure there.
They chase after the loose ball. Picked off the deck. We'll get a stoppage. Punches it clear. Davies-Uniacke gathers it now. Receives the handball and takes off. Walker won himself a free. Moves it by foot. Atley gets in a good position. Looks up with the kick. A big contested grab. Phillips with a low spearing kick. Stewart runs after this one. The ball spills. Kicks hurriedly. Atkins picks up the loose ball. 32, slick with the hands. Dalhouse wins the foot race. Hacking it out of there. Phillips got under it. A low stabbing kick. It's a foot race to get this one. Walker couldn't avoid Stanley.
Great tackling technique.
Hurried kick. He takes the mark. Uses it now. Garner runs after the ball. Rowan going for number 1. He celebrates hard after that. Geelong have kicked back-to-back goals. 25 points the difference. About to resume hostilities. Stanley thumps it clear. Collected the ball well. Davies-Uniacke with a short hand pass. Manages to get a hand away. Handball finds Henry.
Thank you.
And the umpire will ball it up. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level. Geelong are winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
32, enjoying that goal. Big thump from Goldstein. Dangerfield, clean from the half volley. And now we'll have a ball up. Punches it clear. Stanley collects the loose ball. Wins the race to the ball. He goes it alone. They are happy with that effort. His teammates rush over. The margin is 25. About to resume play. Thumped by Stanley. Collected by Goldstein.
Let him up. Well, well.
My ball, says the umpire. Thumped clear. Gets the loose ball. Finding the loose ball was Clark. Sinks the slipper into it. Garner got hands to it. Kick by Duncan. Gathers it now. Anderson gets the ball out of heavy traffic. He couldn't hang on. Well taken at ground level. Sherry drives it out of the pack. Easily takes the mark. Channels a look. Half-time arrives, Gary. What are your thoughts on the first half?
Geelong have controlled the play well and deserve this lead at halftime.
Time to see if there's anything interesting in the stats.
Geelong are on top.
Second half action about to commence. Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Swats it. Duncan finds possession. This is Stanley. Finding the loose ball was Phillips. Hacks it out of there. Takes a simple grab. Lining up for goal.
Move it on.
No issues with that drop punt. Gets his first. A time to celebrate. And don't they get around 34.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. He did really well there and gets the reward. North Melbourne are giving up too often on possession. They need to lower their eyes and hit a target when going forward.
We resume hostilities. Goldstein thrashes it. He has the ball. Just dismisses his opponent. Davies-Uniacke flicks it over. Phillips moves it by hand. And now they're away. Out of bounds in the pocket. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Pushes off the tackler. Releases the handball. Looks like it's going to be paid deliberate. Clark running off for a break. Guthrie leading the race to the loose ball. Rushes it through for a behind. Weighing up the options now. Plays onto himself. Kolodjasny moves it now. Laser takes a strong mark.
Geelong have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
A drop punt through the goals. That's his first. They increased their lead. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. 4 goals up for Geelong. Back in the middle now. Hammers it. Dangerfield with the ball. Elects to kick. Made the goal umpire move, and it's a behind. Geelong lead by 25. A chance to gather the ball. Had plenty of the ball. Hawkins gets on the end of that handball. A disappointing kick.
You'll have to do better than that next time. Geelong got behind in the clearances, but are set up well enough defensively that it hasn't made a big impact.
Gives the old don't argue. Gives a don't argue. Just couldn't get it to curve enough. Geelong lead North Melbourne 46-19.
Geelong are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Clear free kick. Look at them celebrate that effort. Geelong have kicked the last 2 goals. Now they lead by 30. Phillips throws the ball away. Is in his possession. He wins possession. A long-efforted goal, and it goes all the way. Oh, that's a big goal for North Melbourne. He's excited about that one. North Melbourne close the gap to 27.
A great...
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Intercepted. He gets his hands on the footy. Missed his target by hand. Just gets it onto the boot. Turn it, wins the ball in the air.
Geelong haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Hook the kick wide and a behind. Margin in a really tricky situation. Gaz, what are your thoughts after that 3rd quarter?
The Cats walk into 3-quarter time with the lead and the confidence they can win this game.
Here's Gary. Last quarter action ready to go.
They need to get a move on if they're going to win from here.
Back with another centre bounce. Winning it was Stanley. Phillips unable to hold on. The mark is taken by Hawkins. Handball's out in front. He can take off after that handball. Ball gets cut off. Dishes it off. Taken by Menadue. Missed the target. Pushes through with power. It looked impossible, but he made it work. Laser loves that goal. The lead is now 32.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
Centre bounce. Stanley gets it down. Uses it by foot. A mark by 32. This kick to keep some hope alive. He loved that one.
This is how they can score, Big Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
At full stride, receives the handball. Just dismisses his opponent. Oh, he gets the ups, and now he comes down. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. Slams it home. His teammates rush over. That's 2 in a row for North Melbourne. The margin closing in now.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
The game is back underway. Thumps it clear. Stanley has the ball. Movement by hand. Ball ends up with the opposition. It's a turnover. Puts it on the boot. Good body work to win the mark. Basuna Belongi throws the ball away. Just gave it away. That's something to smile about. Gets some reward for his efforts. North Melbourne have 3 in a row. Really putting the pressure on here. Hurried kick. Summed it up, and he delivers perfectly. Phillips loved kicking that one. North Melbourne have 4 on the trot. North Melbourne behind by 8.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal.
Back in the middle now as the rucks go at it. Stanley with the punch. Holding the ball. Putting on the pressure was Menegola.
Outstanding pressure.
Almost cut it off. Walker couldn't stick the tackle. Has to do better in that mark. Good opportunity for Geelong to put a goal through here. Rowan has resources out wide. The umpire pings him here. Turner kicks it. Good mark there. Links with hands. The kick ends up hitting the post. North Melbourne reduced the margin. He just throws the... Opportunity once again for North Melbourne to put one through. A chance to put a second goal on the board. Look at them celebrate that effort. North Melbourne have 5 unanswered goals.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
Thrashes it. Davies Uniacke gets the ball. Hands that ball to the opposition. Winds up and goes long. Here's a chance for Hawkins. Gets it away. Kruger sends the drop punt on its way for another goal. He's enjoying that goal. 7 points the difference. We're back in the middle. Punched away. Goldstein on the ball. Picked up now. Just gets it onto the boot. Good mark. And looks to send it back. That looked great. What a goal. Turner couldn't be happier with that goal. The Roos now only trail by 1. Clears the contest. He has the ball. Goes backwards now. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Anderson lobs the handball. Going for goal number 2. No problems with that kick from 34. It's not often we get a match that lives up to the hype, but we certainly saw something special here today. Your final word on today's game, Gary.
What a game it was, Hutto. So many moments that shaped this one, and we have one team that managed to get the job done at the end.
Champions, you'll agree. North Melbourne is the team that plays to win for you and me.
At the final siren, it's North Melbourne defeating Geelong 69-64. That's the end of today's broadcast.